fire. You see the smoke coming through the roof there. It hasn't, well, I don't know if it's burned through or not already. We were focused on the looting that was going on just a couple of streets over. You see a lot of people in the back running there. But this building definitely on fire. Let me see if we can get a name on the structure itself. But the LA City Fire Department, really busy along Melrose here. Just a block or two away was the nail salon. Here is this shop, but we're moving into a better spot for you. And I don't know if you were able to see the name on that.
No, I can't. It's a yellow sign. It looks like I can't make it out, but I'm wondering if it's more than one business.
It looks like it is, and here's a tighter shot for you if you can
it's
make it.
Doc Martens is on fire.
So it's a Doc Martens a shoe store maybe, but it's a quite a large building. As I come out, you see the smoke coming out of that structure, and we'll see what the fire department does. I'm going to try to listen to their frequencies to see if I can hear them chattering about that fire and how they're going to handle it, because there's still a lot of protesters here in the area and moving in and out of the stores. It's unknown how this fire started, but taking a look through the front here, and it's hard to tell if those stores were looted or if the fire department had to just make access themselves. They're making access inside. That's a good sign. They're going to fight it from the inside, at least for now. A lot of smoke being vented out through the roof.
And it looks like a different business, possibly. I don't know. I can't tell. I just see different signs there. It's really hard to tell what's going on there or what the business might be.
Yeah, and you know, Kathy and Gil, as I look at this, all those stores are connected there.
They're
I mean,
close,
you're
yeah.
talking about something that runs a city block almost. And if this fire gets in the roof, correct me if I'm wrong, typically it runs through the attic. It could take out an entire block.
It could. In fact, it may have already spread to the other buildings. It's hard to tell. There is quite a bit of smoke coming out of it, out the front and out the vents on the roof. So it's hard to say if it's skipped over into the other businesses there. It's blocked by smoke to the east there. You see that stretch of businesses there are really blocked. You can see some of the signs there where fire has not gotten to that yet. But this is a concern definitely for the firefighters and certainly for the police to get in this area and try to bring an end to this looting that's going on, because this could be a result of such a activity.
Yeah, it could be vandalism. It could be, we don't know right now at this point, but they were still working on that fire at that nail place just down the street. And then Gil, you panned down and went over to this area, and now we see from your cameras that this is on fire. And it's just crazy. We're just coming up at 9 o'clock now. We've been under this curfew for 1 hour, and we're seeing looting and fires all up and down this area.
You know,
yeah, that's right. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to say we're having community leaders weighing in on this all day. We just heard from Karen Bass. She's a U.S. representative. She's a prominent African-American politician. She represents the Culver City, South LA area. She says tonight, if you're mad, if you're distraught, if you're angry, if you're hurting, fight back against the system that killed George Floyd. Do not destroy our communities and our neighborhoods.
Yeah, the sad part about destroying the neighborhood is that it takes forever to recover. Yeah, these are businesses, and it's just nobody wants to see this.
These are businesses.
It's tough on the fire department, it's tough on the police department, and it destroys the community.
We're hearing now that this is Tony K on Melrose. It's a shoe store also. So
BLM.
That's who we're getting word from our assignment desk. Kevin LaBeach giving me that information now.
Tony K?
Tony K is what the name of the business is on Melrose. And so the fire department dealing with all that smoke, a lot of smoke coming out of this building. I'm surprised we're not seeing flames through the roof right now. We don't see any fire department on the roof per se right now, but it's unclear exactly what they have inside. I'm trying to listen to what they're dealing with in there, but heavy smoke coming out.
Yeah, it's really smoky.
Yes.
You're right, and no flames. It's just pouring out.
Well, there's smoke,
Hey,
there's
Gil,
fire,
can you widen your
honey.
shot just a little bit and let us see what the traffic situation looks like around there? I mean, so you're
It's hard
on
to see.
Melrose, right?
Yes, this is Melrose. We're looking from the north and towards the east. So you're seeing some of the traffic here that's westbound on Melrose having to turn around because the fire department has it completely shut down. They're not going to be able to access any further westbound. They're going on the street northbound there. But look at how much smoke is pouring out of this fire. It's unbelievable. There might be more structures there that are on fire. It's hard to say it from this angle.
Yeah, and we can't see signs at this point. All we know is that, like Colleen was saying, all of these businesses are kind of next door to each other, so it could easily spread from one business to another. But they're focused right on this area where we're not seeing flames, but we're seeing a huge amount of smoke coming out.
Like I said, honey, when there's
as we
smoke,
continue to
there's
watch the
fire.
picture here, I want to bring in a friend of ours, Errol Southers. Errol, are you with us?
Oh, yes, I'm here.
Errol Southers?
This is Tim Williams.
Oh, Tim. Hi, how are you? It's Colleen Williams. I remember you from the other night. You used to be with the LAPD, correct?
That's correct.
All
That
right.
is correct.
So as you look at this, and we're coming up on 9 o'clock here. So what's the playbook for the LAPD at this point? I mean, you've got this fire, raging fire in the middle of Melrose here. You've got looters out there. What do you tell your people if you're commanding the LAPD?
Well, the thing is, Michael Moore, came on the air a little bit earlier, and they mobilized their entire department the first time since the riots, about 20 years ago. And this is, you try to prioritize the locations you have. Here, you have buildings being burned, and he's trying to, they have made some arrests. They have cornered some looters, and they are trying to, quell the fire, save property, and at the same time maintain peace. So it's a coordinated effort between the fire department and LAPD. And the thing is that you have to try to get the firefighters in, get them protection to do what they need to do, and at the same time address other areas in the city.
Tim,
So,
with your background in law enforcement, how do you enforce the curfew at the same time?
Well, that's $1,000 question. The thing is that the curfew has been set. It's from I believe it's from 8:30 to 8:30 to 5:30 in the morning, and if people have been notified if they are violating the curfew, then you affect their arrests. And the thing, you get individuals off the street so that you can take back the streets and do what needs to be done. It's a handful. He's trying to maintain the entire city with 9,000 police officers. You don't have 9,000 police officers out there at the same time. They work 12-hour shifts. So you have 4,500 out there at one time, and then they relieve them. Another 4,500 go out.
Tim, 30 years with the LAPD. I suspect you were here in 1992.
I was.
What would you tell the people who are on the front line right now, given your experience?
Well, the thing is that I've seen what has been done, and there is more of an organized approach now than it was back in 1992. I was there at the genesis of it, and it was not well organized. We weren't prepared, and now there seems to be a more of a preparation, but there is an issue of resources. You have the sheriffs there who are assisting also in unincorporated areas, and then you have to your north you have Beverly Hills Police Department as well. I understand that the governor or the mayor of LA has asked for National Guard to come in, and that's being requested. And
Yeah, it's not only requested, they should be here by midnight, we're told.
Yes, exactly. And so that will add about 800 or 900 more additional individuals to the city, and then there's the complication of coordination of command between the military and local law enforcement. So that's the issue that has to be dealt with as well.
And our investigative reporter was explaining to us how law enforcement trains for almost every scenario that you're going to see in a situation like this. How do you do that? How do you train for instances where you don't know what's going to happen?
Well, you train, and there's different scenarios that are put forth to the officers in the training, and you have you can see that the training has been have been executed. You know, I see what's been executed, and I could tell the training has been done. And I saw one scene where there were some looters on the street, and they were boxed off between